Welcome back on a Friday, 18 November. It has been long, so yeah, it's quite late, and these days we are not uploading videos like before because I'm quite busy. We want to relocate the workshop in January, so we're changing everything, the setup, the recording system, everything we're changing to meet better standards, So yeah, I know you miss me a lot, but we have some kind of radio, Bluetooth speaker, wireless speaker, FP-33. That's the model of this speaker. Yeah, this job was booked, charging not turning on. This is some kind of job from another electronic shop. It's not a repair shop, but they are selling electronic devices. So they opened, they checked what they checked, and they couldn't see any problem, and they said it here. So you can see these are the screws. Of course, they know their limitation, so at certain stage they stop. So where can we start? You can see these are the speakers. 15 watts speaker. Okay. What else do we have? We have this panel. Here we do have the charging port. That's the USB port. Here's a return DC in. Probably that for the solar thing. Maybe. Yes, 9 volts solar panel. So you have two power inputs. Either you can charge it with a 5 volts classic charger, or you can use some clips from the battery to the solar. Okay. What else do we have? We have the aux, switch on and off. Okay. So what is the first step? Let's plug in the charger and see if the customer is right or not. Charger plugged. I can see on my USB power meters taking something like 790 milliamps, and we have the, you can see here, power charge. We have the red light for charging, and how to turn it on. I'll be going away from the USB port. So yes, off, on. I can't see anything. So that's the problem. So where can we start? We do have the charging port here, and next to the charging port, which is driving 5 volts, we have a capacitor, an electrolyte capacitor, which is connected in serial mode with the charging port. Let me see if I can see the value of the capacitor. Okay, 10 volts, 22 micro, and after that we have some diodes. You can see 1, 2, 3 diodes which are in parallel mode with the charging port. These are some kind of external diodes, Scotch diode, to prevent any short circuit on the input circuit, That's what these diodes are doing. Low power diodes, obviously, because we are dealing with low voltage here. Let's try to read the schematics here. Of course, we don't have the schematics, but let's try to apply the electronic knowledge and see if we can fix this. So we have these panels, these cables. Some they are going to the speakers. Here we have some batteries. You can see we do have two cells, 3.7 empty, 4.2 full. Okay. And if I may see, they are connected in a serial mode, meaning to say we must have 7 point something volts, which is going to the motherboard. So after the diodes, we have the chip, probably that the charging IC, and after that, I don't know if this is a regulator or a transistor. Okay, so what I want to do, let's start here on the battery, on those cells. Let's check for voltage. Let's check for voltage. First cell, 3.71 volts. The second one, 4.5 volts. The cells are good. So my problem is not from the cells. Let's try to eliminate the things here. So obvious, if I'm to come here, we have 7.76 volts. So my cells are good. And if we have light when you plug in the charger, it means also the charging port is good. So we factor out two things now. We have a good charging port. We have a good cells. So the next step, let's check out the switch. You know how the switch is working to bring any voltage on the plus to ground. That's how the switch is working. Let's test if you see if this switch is good. Which one is ground? Ground. Which one is ground here? Maybe. Okay. Maybe this is not ground. Okay. How can I do it? What I want to do, what if I move the switch? I can't test this one, but I don't think this switch is fault. Let's check for short on those capacitors. No short, no short, not short, not short. The next step, I'll go on those diodes straight away. This one is going to ground. Not. What kind of diodes are these ones? SS14. So SS14. Any idea what kind of diode is this? Let me check online 1 second. Let's move our attention to the screen. I want to check few things. SS14 diode. Okay. Scotch power diode. It's a high surface mount, high power Scotch rectifier with a low voltage drop of 0.5 volts. Okay, nothing special. So I think we have a problem here, because if we check the first diode, let's go on the on our circuit again. Yeah. Okay. That's the input. This diode is not good, or something there is shorted. Let's take off this diode, which is beeping to ground. Why that diode is beeping to the ground? Battery is disconnected. This one, the first one, it's beeping to ground. For the reason which I don't know. Our diode is out. Want to check again, same place. Let's replace that diode. Maybe we can get why. There's nothing special about that diode. Let's replace it and move on with our problem. Maybe that can solve the problem. Who knows? Our diode is replaced easy. So I think we are ready to test. think we are ready to test. Our diode is not shorted anymore. Let's plug in the battery. Let's see. 0. It's not working. Okay. So we still have a problem. I have too much suspicious about this thing. Let's see. W. How can I do it? I think I need more light here. Okay, 1 second. I need to check something under microscope. Seems as if someone once tried to do something here. Let's leave this aside. Let's go under microscope. If you can. Good. Let's see what kind of chip is here. If you can. This one. Need to see what kind of chip is this. WPT WPT2E33. 1 second. I want to check few things. WPT. Okay, wait. PNP transistor. Low saturation voltage. Okay. Nothing special. So I think this thing is not okay. Can I find one? I found so many, especially on the cell phone boards. Let's look for that chip. Let's look for that chip. Okay. What? Let me see. Check on the screen. WPT2E33. That's our chip. So let's replace that quickly. Let's replace that chip quickly. Let's come up with the new. Maybe we are lucky this time. Okay. Our new chip is now in place. And then what is left is to test. To test if it's working. Let's cool this board quickly. What I want to do,
Bluetooth mode.
you can hear the sound. It's working. I can't believe. It's working. So that thing is shorted. I'll show you. That switching MOSFET, which is probably switching the driver for the charging input circuit. That one. That's the thing which was shorted. You can see. So yeah, the customer brought some screws. So what I want to do, I want to put all the screws together and then you can test. You can test one more time. Let's close up everything. The problem, this thing came open, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to win. How am I going to close this one? Maybe you can't, but let's try. Let's try to do it. Yeah, sometimes it's not about simple things. So that diode which was on the input got shorted because of that PNP transistor which was shorted. It's acting like a fuse on the input circuit. You know, most of the time when a fuse is blown up, it's not only the fuse. Especially, I found that on radios, on TVs. If you see a blown up fuse and you smile, you think it's the fuse. No, electronic doesn't go that way. If you see a blown up fuse, there are some possibilities that something else is also shorted. So let's close this and test one more time. Obviously, I can't give it back to customer without putting back all the screws together. So that's the thing. That's the thing. I think I've done something wrong. Wait. I think something's not right here. I think I'm getting old. Something is not okay. This thing is supposed to be like this. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. What we are doing, we are changing everything. The way how we are recording our videos, we are changing it very soon. Next month we'll change almost everything. Change the location. We are building something better and big for the benefit of the public. Currently we are operating at a small location, so we want to shift to the CBD so that at least will be accessible by almost all of our clients from rural areas, from the CBD, things like that. So it's not that I don't want to upload some videos anymore, no. But we are building something better, and hopefully will be better. Hopefully will be better. So I like these guys who are trying to do repairs on their own. Some they know their limitations, some they don't know their limitations. So just to finish putting everything together, let's switch on our speaker.
Bluetooth mode.
You can hear. Let's test. Obviously it's charging, because it was charging before. Yes, what we can do, we can connect it to the Bluetooth devices. Let's try to connect. We try to connect. Searching for devices. Maybe I can't. Let's wait. BF. Allow. Connected. Let's look for a proper song, you know. Proper song. Proper song, if I can get one. Yeah. You can hear the sound quality, everything. Our speaker is working fine, it's charging fine. You can see the charging light. You can see some disco lights. So this job is done. So what can I say? Let's meet on the next game. Bye.